Good morning, good morning, good morning. Actually, she's like, good afternoon, James. We're in the building right now. We got a lot to talk about. We got James in the building with us in the house today. Baby, we got a lot to talk about. Bottom of the screen right now, we're going to get right to it, James, because a lot of people that are coming to the live stream today in the vertical format, they click on it and they go, what are we talking about today? We're going to dive into it. The Minnesota shooting, what really happened, what took place. We're going to talk about my opinion. We're going to talk about James' opinion. We're going to talk about how people are feeling the conversation. Obviously, a sensitive topic, a topic that a lot of people may or may not like. People are upset about it. Yes, we're in the vertical format today. As you guys can see, I got it lined up. James, you can see in that screen right there. Got Trump right there. He's got a lot to talk about. We're going to bring this up. The Minnesota shooting, I got videos. I got clips. What really happened on the scene? People are upset. Listen, James, it's one of those things. And you can't go wrong. I'm going to come in and say, hey, there's something that happened. Let's talk about it. And you just can't go wrong with some of these things because they're always going to pop up, right? Mm-hmm. I got some things I want to bring up on the screen right now. It's telling me some things on my screen. People in the chat right now, if you can hear this loud and clear, put a Y in the chat as we get ready to talk about this Minnesota ice shooting, what really happened. I'm going to show those quick clips right now, James. And I want to ask you some things. People watching live right now, everybody put Minnesota in the chat and don't spell Minnesota wrong. James, I had people yesterday.
Oh, no.
Listen.
That's a tough one.
A lot of people texted me. I'm like, put Minnesota in the chat. They're like, you spelled Minnesota wrong. I don't be one of those people that goes on there. And I got a split here. I'm going to show you guys in a second. I'm going to pull over on the screen and transition to this in just 1 second. Talk about the shooting. People in the chat. We got 20 people in the chat already. Everybody coming in. Let me tell you something right now. I got a giveaway I'm going to do for these people, James, and they haven't seen it yet. I'm going to put it on the screen right now. If we get right now, people coming in the chat right now, get 20 likes right now in the next 20 seconds. I'll give lucky person right now in the chat $100. We're going to start off at the top and get people motivated back in the stream.
That's
baby.
how you start on Monday.
We're getting it going, baby. I don't give a damn what we got to do. We're getting it rocking and rolling. You know we're back in the building, vertical format. And just so people watching live right now, what's going to happen, James, I'll tell everybody watching live. We are going to be in the vertical format talking about this. And then throughout our show today, throughout our show later, and actually not today, but later on in the week, we're going to say, hey, here's a link. Get over there to the horizontal format. Click that link right now. Get over there, and we're going to get those people to understand what the hell we're doing.
I look much better in horizontal.
Let me tell you.
This is a lot of face.
You look at, Plum say like a thumb. You know what I'm saying?
I got this ready to go.
Hold on, let me get you out of that thumb.
I got this.
They said James looks like a thumb. People in the chat right now.
Thumb. So I got some thumb stickers for Plum.
People walking right now in the building. Where are you from? Drop your freaking states in the chat right now. Where are you from? And listen, we need all you beautiful people watching to get you guys involved, the crowd involved, the experience of coming in. As we ready to hit 40 people in the chat already, let's get people and get ready to start with the show. Now, what took place? What happened? Let's get some of these clips. First and foremost, I'm going to show some of this. Don't come in here and get upset, okay? I'm showing these clips. We're going to hit 50 people in the chat. We've got 50 people already in there. Let me show you something real quick, James. This what happened. I might have to turn the volume down. People watching. Don't get your panties a bunch. Let's take a look at actually what happened. Take a look.
You bad yourself, you stupid mother. You killed another person! What the is wrong with you? What the is wrong with you people?
Now, it's clearly obvious, James, people out there watching are upset. We got 75 people in the chat coming in right now, not playing games today. If you're in the chat right now watching live, don't come in here and look at the damn stream and don't say shit. If you're coming into the building right now, smack that like button. We're trying to give you guys some money right now. If you're coming into the building, I'm going to pop it up on the screen again. Here's a chance for all you people watching right now. Here's a chance to make $1,000 right now, James. Ready? Here we go. If we get 100 likes in the next 1 minute, I'll give a lucky person $1,000 in the chat. Double tap your screens right now. You can show it on the screen right now. Like and subscribe today. You must be part of the show to win, but I'm going to get it out there. We had 100 people already in the chat, letting you know how we got a viewership. People were like, where you been? Well,
here we are.
There we are. Back in the building. Now, what I want to talk about is this. Donald Trump, obviously not happy about this, James, right? Not happy about the shooting. Republicans aren't happy about the shooting. Democrats not happy about the shooting. A lot of people that are watching back home in the chat, I don't think many people are happy about the shooting. I think they're like, horrible, right?
Yeah.
Horrible, not happy. The problem is, though, are these people overstepping comfort zones for ICE agents, right? Are they getting in the way? Are ICE agents not prepared? That's a question too. Do ICE agents not have the capability or the requirements or the skill set or whatever? We're going to talk about that. I'm going to show you people in the chat. If you're watching live in the building right now, coming into the chat. If you're here for the first time, put first time right now. If you've been here before, put an S in the DM chat if you're a subscriber. As we got 130 people in the chat right now coming in to talk about this, James. And I want people to know we are ready to make some shit happen. Double tap your damn screens if you guys want to win right now. As we dive into this, I'm going to show clips of Trump. I'm going to show clips right now of what he thought. I'm going to dive into some of that, people, before we get into the experience. Let me get to that right now because these are some of the videos that I just got to get out. Let's take a look at this real quick. He said ICE agents, a large amount are Hispanic. Okay, I want to make sure I repeat that to the camera. A large amount of ICE agents are Hispanic. This isn't a whole bunch of just American people out there going out there chasing Hispanics. We got to make that be clear. This is a very important message. ICE agents that are Hispanic are turning against their own people because they're like, A, for a paycheck, maybe, right? Also because, hey, it's time that we get people that are illegal out, maybe, right? Combination. Also, hey, it makes me look good over here. You know, I come from another country and I'm helping America, right? I'm just saying. People in the chat right now that are watching live, these are things I want to show. I want to get your opinion on this, James. I'm going to show this clip real quick so they can see it.
They're the best people we have, and they're Hispanic. The Border Patrol is largely Hispanic. ICE is largely Hispanic. They're unbelievable people. I don't know how they can take the abuse. They're taking rough people like this, like all of them.
Okay, now, these are ICE agents. I got to take a picture of this right now. Tell me some of my bit rate live again. Did that over there in the vertical stream before. I had to make some adjustments. He's saying these particular individuals are Hispanic. Now, can you imagine you got a Hispanic guy running up on you and you're like, bro, we're from the same spot. Like, what's going on? Why are you taking me out? You're here. Why can't I be here? I get it's very confrontational for family members to understand that, right? But in this position, this wasn't a Hispanic. This wasn't someone who's just getting shot based upon that, right? This is someone who was shot by obviously confrontation with ICE agents. I wouldn't be doing that though. I mean, honest. You want to stand up for your rights? Yes. But people in the chat love ICE, not like ICE, love Trump. If you're coming into the chat right now, I'll give you guys a chance to make some money. I told you, double tap your damn screens and make some damn money. James, I think that people might want to stand up for the right reasons. I don't think they know how to do it. Like, I think that I'm saying this because I don't think that these ICE agents would be overly crazy tackling people and shit. But do you understand where I'm coming from, where I say they are trying to get rid of illegal people, but they are harsh at times. It's not like they are harsh. Like if you look at them, they're not tackling you. You're getting in their way. You're yelling. You're coming, recording, and throwing stuff at them. Don't you think that they are kind of provoking these people to somewhat do something, or you think ICE is completely wrong?
I think it goes both ways. I think that if anything, this shows you how hypocritical this country is based on politics alone. You know, I mean, if you compare it to January 6th, those protesters, they showed up with firearms and guns, and they were like agitating the guards there. And what a big problem that people have with ICE though is that they're not following the rules of like the laws in this country. Like you're saying the
ICE agents are not following the rules of how the country's founded on.
Correct. And even you have people in Minnesota, like the police chief there was on doing an interview saying that his own officers, mostly Hispanic, were being stopped and just asked for things that they don't have to give.
Okay.
So like you said, maybe it comes back to a training issue, but they also have the government behind them, the administration, saying that they can do whatever they want with impunity.
Hold on, in the chat, love ICE or hate ICE? Right now in the chat, I want to hear that. Love ICE or not? In the chat, I see a lot of people coming, over 200 people in the building. Guys, love ICE or not? I want to see 200 freaking messages right now that says love ICE or not, because listen, this is a big conversation. This isn't just happening in Minnesota. This is a blast toward Minnesota. Listen, James, even the people that are up there, Tim Walz, a lot of stirring up going on, right? And Trump's like, oh, you want to talk shit? We'll send him your freaking city, right? I think Tim Walz, not saying that Tim Walz brought it on himself, everything, but being overly, communicative and talking and saying all this stuff, which maybe you should if you're a Democrat, you want to try to stand up. Newsom, we'll get to him in a second, what he did overseas. We'll talk about that in a second. Shout out to the 200 people in the building right now. And a lot of people saying love ICE in the building right now. Here we go, baby. And if you put love ICE, put it again. If you didn't, then put no, I hate them. I want to see how you guys feel. And by the way, Denise, we thank you for sending out those flower hearts and those jewels. Thank you so much. All the people that are watching right now, they've been looking for us every day. We can't find you, Brandon. Well, damn it, because I've been in horizontal form. You got to type Brandon Mason Show. You find us every damn day. They couldn't find us. Now, all of a sudden, over 200 people in the chat because of that purpose. Now, if you're watching in the chat right now, I'm going to show another clip real quick about that whole shooting situation that I didn't get a chance to show. I showed one. Now let's show the other one real quick. People pay attention. Please don't get your panties in a bunch. I'm sending out warning signs right now before I show this video. Warning right now to you beautiful people in the chat. I'm showing it right now. Take a look, everybody.
They're doing too much, man, and they keep pushing people, you know?
Now, I didn't want to go that far with it because they're playing some music in the background. I'm not playing that music. So, you know what I'm saying? That's not me. But what I'm saying is when I watch that video, they are this guy's tussling with ICE. Yeah. He didn't just go out there and follow directions and go, hey, let me just lead by example or whatever. He went out there and he was fighting ICE, fighting back with a weapon.
He had a phone in his hand and he was trying to help a woman.
But what the hell would you do? Why?
Because if you agree, some people believe that what ICE is doing is a little too much, you know. So you have people protesting, which is their first.
Hold on, 300 people in the chat, James. 300 people, you beautiful people coming to the chat right now. Just started our live stream right now. If you're watching live, I want to give you guys something right now. So pay attention, people watching the show right now. 300 people in the chat right now. Everybody, double tap your screens, hit the like button, leave a comment. If we get 300 likes in the next minute, I'll give a lucky person $1,000. I keep trying to offer this out to people. I know. Double tap your damn screens, people. It's freaking easy. Join the movement. Join the show. We're in the freaking horizontal format vertical for a reason, to reintroduce that we're back in the damn building. All these people looking for us. I'm doing that today throughout the show, James, so they know we will be converting all the people in vertical. We're going to put a link and you'll be able to see it in the whole format and you'll see the whole damn studio with all the shit we got going back here that they never see, right? Make sure I say that clear on the damn live stream. What you're saying is, James, and I didn't mean to cut you off, but this is important for us as we're building this whole cast back up. You are saying that this guy is sticking up for this woman. Yeah. I'm going to show you that clip again, people watching live. I get that. And if you're in the chat, drop your damn state. Where are you from? Anybody from Minnesota in here? Drop your states in the chat. Why would you go out of your way to be a superhero when you know wholeheartedly that this shit's going to happen again and again? Because you know, I'll tell you right now, if I saw somebody being treated poorly, I would feel bad about that. Again, I have a family. I got 4 kids, a wife. I got parents. I got a whole life. I got things I got to take care of in my life. So I'm not saying wholeheartedly that you should not help people. I'm just saying I have to look out for my family first, right? Then I do care about people, right? And I'll pull that setup where it shows at the bottom of the screen here of this ICE agent. I do care about people, and I want to step in and make a difference and care about people and show my appreciation and make sure people are treated properly, and I don't want things to go bad. And if the Democrats are taking over the world, you might want to step in. Like, everyone's going to do that. But you got a weapon, right? And you're tussling around with agents that maybe some of them...
That's right.
Yeah, but to tussle around...
They did the same thing on January 6th.
But I don't agree with January 6th.
Okay, but this guy, but he was within his First Amendment right to be there to protest. Yep. He's in his Second Amendment right to be carrying his firearm with the concealed carry permit.
But there's nothing wrong with that so far.
Okay.
So what the escalation starts?
So it was probably some poor training. The guy was disarmed when they shot him. You know, he was disarmed.
That's a problem.
Yeah.
But I'm saying that's a problem.
But that's why people are protesting.
I get that. I get that. If the guy doesn't have his weapon at that point in time, and he's tussling to be shot if you got one ICE agent versus this guy tussling, he might be in a world of shit. But if you're out there tussling, right, and you got agents that are armed, and this guy's not armed, there's multiple agents, and you shoot the guy, big problem. Not it shouldn't happen. I get that. But I'm talking about, why the hell would you put yourself in that position when you know the ICE agents are all there armed? Some of them have a lot of experience. Some of them don't have as much experience. Some of them are like, they know the law. They know you're coming at me. You're in the way. You're armed. I feel threatened. I can shoot you. I'm just saying, I get that people want to make a difference in the world. It's amazing. You should do that. If you're watching live, I'm not telling people not to do that. What I'm saying in the chat right now, over 350 people in the chat, and people are coming in and talking shit. They can talk shit to me. I don't care. They can talk shit to me. They can talk shit to James. James is going to speak his piece. We're going to talk our shit on here too. The point is, though, I'm just coming from a position of how educated are you to show up. This is a glasses case. Make sure people know that. I'm walking with this in my pocket. The agents don't know what this is. And I pull this out. That is going to scare the shit out of a lot of people. If I just go, if there's a confrontation and I pull this out, my glasses case, right? Yeah. I'm not saying that I'm wrong for putting on my glasses case. It's my glasses case.
No, but you're making.
But if you're in a confrontation, okay, I want to say this clear. People in the chat right now. If I'm in a confrontation with ICE and I go to reach in my pocket and pull out my glasses case, this is a very dangerous thing to do at that point in time. I'm not saying you shouldn't pull your damn glasses out. It's your glasses. Yeah. Right? Great. Now, if you go, hey, I got my cup, no problem. Right? If you go, hey, look, I got my trophy. Number one, dad.
Yeah, but this guy didn't pull out anything.
No, but I'm giving you an example. I'm talking about actions you're going to be careful of. I'm just giving you an example. I'm not saying don't do that. I'm saying I personally understand that I'm putting myself in harm's way by doing things in life that could make someone feel threatened. If I'm driving in a car and I pull this up on a window, right? People, what the fuck's that? Right? Because people are confused. A lot of shit going on in the world. I'm not saying they don't have the right to pull the glasses out. Make sure I be clear. What I'm saying is to the 400 people in the chat right now, damn it. What I'm saying, 500 people in the chat right now, if you're watching live in the damn building right now, smack that like button. We want to give you some money right now, people coming to the chat. We want to give you some money right now. I keep trying to tell people right now, like and subscribe to win. You must be a subscriber of the show. You must double tap the screen. I'm trying to give out some winnings today. I'll do it right now. 200 likes in the next 30 seconds. I'll give a lucky person right now $100 in the chat. All my moderators, you know I'm here. I'm watching you. Let me know. They got 1 minute to get to 200 likes. Let me know in the chat. And everybody put 500. Let people know who's in the building right now. It's going to go up and go down because people are coming in going crazy over this topic, James. And I want them to know we will be converting them to the horizontal form. Got to say that because right now they can't see the beautiful studio and all this shit going on. Because for some reason, YouTube's like, we're going to show this guy everywhere in vertical form. We're not going to show nobody in horizontal. Dumb, because I got a lot of shit to talk about. You know what I'm saying? Some shit people love, people hate. Who gives a shit? Right? It's my fucking show. So the point is, James, I just think these ICE people, I'm going to show the clips right now. Let me pull the damn clips up right now again. And hold on. I got some people that were talking shit. Let me get to that right now. Hold on a second. This guy came in. He said, another murderer. He's pissed at ICE. People watching the chat right now, I'm getting ready to show a guy that is very mad at ICE. Okay? I'm not going to tell you what side of the team he's on. I'm not going to tell you if he's gay, straight. You can tell me what you think. I'm going to show the video. People in the chat, love ICE or not, but watch this damn video. You guys are going to love this. Watch what this guy had to say.
Donald Trump is trying to start a civil war, and he wants it to commence in Minneapolis. Because at this point, the fact that ICE has just killed another American citizen is beyond me. It's already come out that these ICE agents are under-trained. Period. Furthermore, they are getting a $40,000 bonus per agent. Democrats need to shut the government down. Not another bit of funding needs to go to these agents because they're killing American citizens for no reason. How many people does it take to detain one person? If you watch the video, you can see damn near 5-6 of these people on top of this guy, and you put 5 rounds into him. They are trying to start a civil war.
All right, so hold on. I'm going to show that clip. I got a lot of people coming. I'm going to show Republicans. I'm going to show Democrats. I'm going to show both sides. But what I'm saying is this. He thinks that Trump's just trying to start a war. Now, I'll tell you this right now. Trying to get the illegal people out of this country, I don't think that's trying to start a war. That's like, hey, you're illegal, gotta go. But that's my opinion. Now, going to Minnesota and focusing on one state heavily and being like, we're going to go in there and do this. People are like, Minnesota wasn't the first state. Like they went to Chicago. They're out there looking in New York. They're going all over the place. They're not, if they were in Miami, if we had a lot of problems, they send them to Miami. So it's not that. And so I'm saying, I believe that guy was wrong. Now, again, shooting the person over and over again, don't like that idea, especially. Now, look at this lady. This lady gets on here and she says, I date my fair share of felons, convicts. So they're not wrong. The person shouldn't be shot. I got to show this shit. People in the chat right now, we love and appreciate you watching live in the building. Smack that like button to win. But listen to what this girl had to say real quick.
I am so exhausted by the narrative that these Americans were resisting arrest, so they deserved to die. I have dated my fair share of felons, okay? And every single one of them had a resisting charge. They're still alive. They actually were committing crimes, okay? They got an extra charge added on to their other charges for resisting arrest. They didn't get shot because that's not how the law works in America. Also, you can say, that guy had a gun, he was dangerous. Do you know how many school shooters are still alive today? They're just in prison. People who walked into a school and emptied a clip on a bunch of children, had a gun in their hand, were subdued by police, arrested, and given a fair trial for emptying a clip on a bunch of children. It is up to, a jury of their peers and a judge to decide if they deserve the death penalty or not. Police are trained not to kill unless they have to. These ICE agents are just killing people because they want to, and they can because Trump said they're all immune.
So let's just say she started that off and she didn't go into, I dated my fair share of felons and convicts. To me, that is just the dumbest start of that video, unless you're trying to get views. Hey, I dated my fair share of felons and convicts. Oh, you don't you don't make you might have dated one by accident, but to say I'm dating fair share of felons and convicts, you already are saying a whole bunch of dumb shit that no one even cares about, right? So she's already saying that. In the chat right now, I want to see everybody. Love ICE or not? This is a very, very important topic. And when I'm talking about this, I got James in the building. I agree that shooting someone for the wrong reasons is dumb.
Yeah.
But being unarmed and then it happened, problem. But it's got so heightened already. I'm going to show the guy in a minute, but it got so heightened already. I'm going to show this right here. Take a look what this guy had to say. This was interesting. Listen to this guy.
The man killed in Minnesota, his name is Alex. He resisted ICE officers. It started off with an illegal, undocumented alien. Police were handling that. Alex comes along, 9mm, gets involved, struggles with ICE officers, has a breakout, repels 5 of them, doesn't comply, gets taken out as he was reaching for a weapon. Here's the thing. Liberal woman is taping ICE defending themselves against this lunatic who tried to kill them. And as she's taping it with her phone, she's saying, oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh, how could you do this? How could you do this? Somebody call 911. Somebody call an ambulance. Somebody call an ambulance. While she's using her phone to record the whole thing.
I
don't really get his point though.
Here's what I'll say. His point got a little taken out of context.
Yeah,
but here's the thing. She's recording the whole thing because she got to get the video.
Yeah,
right?
She's getting
a video.
Yeah, this guy was recording too. There's pictures of him with his phone in his hand, recording the cops.
But I'm saying telling people call the cops, and she's got her phone out, and she can call the cops too, or she can call somebody too. Calling the cops isn't going to do nothing at that point. ICE is a big part of the. I'm not saying they're in the police force, but ICE is there. The police are supposed to come, and America is supposed to work together. The law enforcement is supposed to be on the same team.
But the law enforcement is really upset at what these ICE agents are doing.
Yeah,
because they're not following the law.
Depending on the state. I'm saying I agree that some are upset, but I'm saying depending on the state, right? Like if you go to Florida, go to South Florida, we don't have ICE agents walking around here going crazy.
Yeah, because we're a very red state, so they're not sending them here.
Yeah,
but
but they need to.
I mean,
they have to regardless, because at this point you're going to send them where the illegal people are.
That makes you feel that how ICE is being used is that it's a political tool. Right, because Trump and his people demanded the voter list from Minnesota in order to get the ICE agents out. Yeah. So it only makes it, and this is all like real stuff.
So politics is a problem. We all know that.
Yeah, politics.
Yeah, I get that part. But hold on a second, we got another video to show because it's getting crazy. This guy says he don't care. Listen to this, people watching live, and tell me how you feel.
Hey, listen, one more person ask me about ICE, I swear to God, I'm gonna fucking lose. I do not give a fuck about what immigrations, customs enforcement does. I don't give a fuck if they detain the Prince of Saudi Arabia. I don't give a fuck. Like, if they not supposed to be here, send their ass back.
So people are like, yo, these people are illegal people. We got to get to the bottom line of what the goal is. And so every time we look at it, it's like Democrats are defending illegal people. This is not an illegal person. So I'm not saying that. The shooting was a whole other situation.
I think everyone should be defending the law of the land, right? And everyone should be upset over people being killed like this, and they're supposed to be targeting illegals. We have at least 2 U.S. citizens dead, and they obviously know they're now facing all these protesters. So maybe it's time for different training. But then they're also using
training is a big thing.
Training is huge.
I'm not going to deny that. Like training is, you need training to be if you don't have any training at all and you're an ICE agent, that's a big problem. Some of these guys doing the shootings though, 8 years, 9 years, 10 years in the fourth. These people aren't people that never shot a gun before. These are people that know what the hell they're doing. I'm just saying. I'm looking at it right here, and I'm looking at these numbers of people that have been trained XYZ. But the problem that I'm saying is, Democrats say we need to look at the law. They think Trump is pushing past the law, right? Let's say he is. But hold on a minute. That's true, right? That's true. He's doing things that he probably should get extracurricular, this signed off, dot my I's, cross my T's. But at the same time, Democrats letting all these illegal people in here want them to stay, that's illegal too. I'm saying what's the start?
But you could say that was in the past, right? Like we're under a Republican supermajority now, right? So how long can you keep blaming these mistakes in the past? So now you're in super control of everything. Right. So, I mean, take care of the job the right way. And for even I think the administration, like I said last time, when the woman Renee Good was killed, just come out and say it's a complete tragedy and we're going to do something better instead of doubling down and just keep blaming everything on the left. Like, you have Republicans and Democrats are very upset at this. You have very pro-gun people now that are very upset about this. The NRA, I think, has been pretty quiet on this. Usually they're very, outspoken. You had the Kyle Rittenhouse situation years ago where he showed up to a protest from another state. His mom dropped him off with an AR-15 on his strapped to him, right? I don't know. And it's just very hypocritical how it goes both ways depending on how it benefits like a party here.
That's the thing. Good morning, all you beautiful people in the chat right now. If you're watching live in the chat, everybody drop your favorite emoji. Put USA if you love USA. Put a freaking message out there. Deborah, thank you for the kind words. We love and appreciate you. All the beautiful people coming to the chat right now, I want to see a message from every single freaking one of you people watching live. That's why we do this show. We are here because we want to hear what the hell you got to say, and I'm reading all your messages right now, so drop it right now. Here's the problem. I agree that the Republicans under leadership, they make the decisions. They control this right now. And so to go, well, we're doing this because it's that. But there has to be some kind of understanding. Like, if the Democrats let 5 million people in here, or 10 million, or 100 million, Republicans got to do something. And they're going to be like, well, we're trying to get these people out of here. Why? Because these people let these people in here. That makes sense. Now, to connect the shooting to that is like, the shooting shouldn't happen because of that. But the shooting is taking place because you have people like this guy, Alex. He wanted to be a hero, whatever. Steps into place trying to help these people. And when you try to help these people, you're going against your own damn country that's trying to get illegal people out of here. And if Alex would say, you know what, I'm going to go on a trip. Let me go visit another country. They're going to say, Alex, you got 30 days. You got to get the fuck out of here. You don't live here, right? So he's going to go, oh, shit. Can't say, go back to America. He can stay in America. If those illegal people come over here, hey, you got 30 days. You got 2 weeks. You got whatever. You got to go to the damn place. What I don't agree with, and I'll make this very clear, if you're in the chat, if you're Republican, put an R right now. If you're a Democrat, put a D. If you're independent, put I. La in the building. We appreciate you coming to the chat. Big Bill, all my moderators, Tracy. Let me say something. Pitbull, Mama, Brittany in the chat. If you're in the building right now and you're part of our show every day, we love and appreciate you in the building. If you are new to the show, put first time in the chat right now. Everybody's going to welcome you right now. If you're new to the chat, everybody's going to welcome you right freaking now. If you have been here before and you are a freaking moderator, we love and appreciate you in a group chat with me. You know who you are. Put S in the chat if you're a damn subscriber. Here's the problem. I'm putting USA in the damn chat right now because I want people to know I'm fired up. I love everybody in the chat, but I love our country a lot. And I feel Republicans right now are trying to clean up shit that the Democrats did. And when the Democrats get in, they're going to go, we're cleaning this shit the Republicans did. I feel that we should, and this is a bad thing to say. I'm saying this on here because it starts hitting my mind, and it's not politically correct, and I probably shouldn't say. If we cut a line down the middle of the country and say, Republicans live over there, Democrats live over there, right? Hey, run your shit the way you want your shit. Let all the illegal people go into your shit, right? The problem is we can't do that because everybody wants to live in a certain place, right? That's the shitty part, right? We draw it down the middle and say, Republicans over there, Democrats over there. Then, you know what? No fight, no war. We love you. Just keep your shit over there. Hey, that's what's starting to look like. If you want to live like that, there's a lot of other countries you can go out to right now. You can pack your shit and you can go and move over there and get a job and go live with all the illegal people. Like, legit, you could do that. Now, that sounds harsh, and I hate to say it like that because I'm really not trying to say it like that. I got to make sure I'm clear on here. But James, when I look at what Trump is doing, he's looking at the law first and foremost. Here's a card here. The law says excuse me, if I'm looking at a piece of paper or a law, reading my damn phone right here, it says, if you're illegal, you cannot just come over here and stay here. So he's like, you got to go. That's not, Trump didn't step in here. Obama kicked people out. A lot of presidents kick people out. Trump's kicking people out. He's a bad person. He's a racist maybe because he's a white person. I don't know.
No.
If Obama did it, it's okay.
That's because the way he's using these ICE agents, you know, like these people were just deputized. Some people said you can sign up in 6 minutes to become an ICE agent, you know, and now you're out there doing whatever with immunity from the government. So there is no accountability to things. And I think that people protesting this makes more sense if you feel that there's governmental overreach that's completely within your First Amendment right. And then even in this situation in the state of Minnesota, the guy was legally able to carry that, right? So the guy was well within his rights. And then you had these ICE agents get in his face. And the thing is, he didn't have to die for what happened, right? They should have de-escalated the situation in a better way, but they all freaked out when they heard there was a gun. And none of them were communicating.
But that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
But see,
that's the problem because now you're still with the dead guy. You can't bring someone back from the dead, right?
Yeah, that's right.
You know, and
I agree.
This makes everything look terrible. And you have like people like gloating over this, saying, you know, I think this is the biggest problem in this country. It's like people treat politics like religion and sports, and you're just doubling down on everything. And like and it's just so hypocritical that like when people showed up to the Capitol building with guns on them, that was a peaceful protest, and that we don't have a problem with that.
Yeah.
Then now this is a problem when they're targeting citizens in the wrong way. Like they're just pulling people over, doing things. Like there's a better way to do it. And even like we talked about before, go into the worst neighborhoods where you know there's really bad things going on there, and why not start there? Instead, they're going to Target, they're going to restaurants. You know, I think that's really bad.
You know what? I like you giving your point on that. I'm glad James gave his freaking point on it. In the chat right now, if you're watching live, I want to know, do you agree with me or agree with James? Put a B in the chat if you agree with me. Put a J if you agree with James. Look, I try to call it down the middle. You can get a lot of people coming here that are going to go, they love how you're saying this. Honestly, there's a lot of people, Democrats in here. They're gonna. A lot of Democrats are going to love what you're saying.
Well, it's not even a Democratic thing. Like if you're
but the people that are standing up for it are the ones that are like Republicans. Some of them don't like it, but most Republicans are like ICE out. We're not talking about the shooting right now. We're saying ICE kill these people out. Like I'm not talking about the shooting. Shooting is bad, and that's a very bad thing. But the ICE in general. If you agree with me, put a B in the chat. Put Brandon in the chat. Put a B in the chat right now. If you agree with James, put a J in the chat. Look. Hold on. Here we go. Greeny said James is based as F. What does that mean? Based as biased.
No, based. Like.
What do you mean? Not good?
You gotta listen to Base God.
They don't like you.
Eat that one.
Dude, like, look in the chat. You can be honest, baby. I don't give a damn in my damn show. I'm just calling like it is. I didn't say anything bad about Democrats. I didn't say anything bad about, the citizens. I didn't say anything bad about anything. I just said the law is the freaking law. And I gotta show these clips again because people come to chat. We didn't show this one yet. Look what Trump had to say about ICE. By the way, Trump said, I'm gonna show this clip and I'll explain it. He said the first girl that was shot and killed, the dad was a big Trump fan. Let's take a look at that.
And, they're going to make mistakes sometimes. ICE is going to be too rough with somebody, or, they're dealing with rough people. They're going to make a mistake sometimes. It can happen. We feel terribly. I felt horribly when I was told that the young woman who had the tragedy, it's a tragedy, it's a horrible thing. Everybody would say, ICE would say the same thing. But when I learned her parents and her father in particular I hope he still is, but I don't know, was a tremendous Trump fan.
So the lady that got shot, Renee, and passed in Minnesota, the first one, her dad was a massive Trump fan.
Yep.
Okay. And he said, I don't know about now, but he was before. I think he still is now. Because the whole point wasn't about ICE hurting his daughter. ICE was getting illegal people out, and she's in the middle of the road. Right? Now, we talked about this, whether she was turning a U-turn, whether we look into the background of it, and she definitely looks like a Karen. We'll go that route, because I can say that. She looks like a Karen.
It's not illegal to be a Karen.
She acts like a Karen. It's not illegal to be a Karen. James, by the way, James is an attorney in the building right now, knows a hell of a lot more about the law than me. I'm just saying, James knows what's going on, but she was a Karen. If you go back in her time, she's showing up at certain places, doing certain things, yelling certain things, being very vocal to ICE. Nothing wrong with that, if you agree with that. But you're going to put yourself in a very bad position with people that are coming out there enforcing the law. I just think it's crazy. If a cop is coming through the area and he's patrolling, trying to take care of bad guys, right? Trying to keep drugs off streets in Chicago, a lot of people in the area, a lot of black people were mad about it. A lot of black people were happy about it. They didn't show CNN, ABC, NBC. They didn't show those happy people like, hey, thank God, I can go to the park now. You can't let your kid walk on the drugs everywhere, shootings everywhere. Chicago's violence is bad. We'll talk about that. But the point is, don't put yourself in harm's way showing up, carrying a gun, trying to confront ICE. You're asking for problems. The gun, if it was disarmed, again, I agree with you.
Police have been dealing with this since the beginning of time.
Yeah.
Right?
This isn't police anymore, though.
But
this is a takeover of what they want to eliminate illegal people.
So how many acceptable innocent people or how many casualties are acceptable in this process?
None are acceptable.
Well,
but it comes to the point they're not going to lose in court.
Well, but that's
why is that?
But you could still win in court and still lose the war. Like, you know what I mean? Like, this is, you still have 2 dead.
Well, court
citizens.
that's our judicial system. If we're focusing on the U.S. and our laws and our guidelines and all that, if in fact the ICE agent is found innocent, that would mean that he didn't do it wrong. If the second shooting happens and they go, hey, innocent, in the court of law, they'd say he did the right thing. If you look at Trump, they say he's got 34 felonies. Apparently, he did 34 things the wrong way.
So even if they find him disarmed, right, and he's found not guilty in court, they still shot and killed a disarmed person.
Yeah, it's terrible.
Well, that's not. It's still wrong.
It's 100% wrong.
It's not right because he was civilly or even criminally immune to it.
But I'm not. When I say wrong, I agree that it was wrong. It shouldn't happen.
Yeah.
But I'm not saying it wrong against the law. That's different. Like, I don't believe he should be shot. I don't think the other girl should get shot. But they're not going to go to jail for it. That means that the person was wrong. I'm seriously. If they go to court in the chat, it says in here who was wrong in the chat right now. For everybody watching live, if you're Republican, put an R right now. If you're a Democrat, put a D right now. If you're independent, put an I right now. Man, if you're freaking James, we got to tell these people. We are live on a horizontal format with all the shit. They can see clips, they can see videos, they can see our whole studio. They can see everything we got going on in here, and they don't know we're live. If you're watching live right now, when we get thousands of people in here, you guys have been missing the damn stream. It's because YouTube doesn't show you in a horizontal form. Make sure you subscribe right now. Hit the damn like button. I'm seeing all the people subscribing right now. By the way, your names are going to start popping up on my show. All your names are going to start popping up on the screen when you subscribe, when you hit the like button. Here's the people coming into the chat right now. We love and appreciate them. And drop your freaking states, people. Don't come in here without dropping your states. Where are you based? We are down here, by the way. I am in Miami. I'll tell you what. It's been cold in a lot of places, James. Got cold here for a couple days. I loved it. I know you did. James from Brooklyn, babe. You love that shit. I know you did.
A little bit of it.
I loved it, man. I got my jacket on. What kind of jacket you got? I got my Black Crest jacket on. I love Black Crest. My shit's looking nice.
I got mine at the house there. I'll bring it in, swing it by.
You got to put it on. Black Crest, baby. Branded 25. Get your discount on Black Crest, one of our freaking sponsors. We love them very much. They sent me a whole bunch of gear. Blackcrest.com, Brandon 25. Go get your gear. I'll make sure I get them on. I have the rep that wants to come on and talk about it. All the people in the chat right now, I see the states coming in. Puerto Rico, New Jersey, Wisconsin. Look at this. DC. Here we go. A lot of people coming into the building right now. Hold on a second. Perry Dog said this guy is slow. Are you talking about me? Are you talking about James? Who's slow in the building? Boston, Georgia. Here we go. Look, Kentucky. What is it? SA? Are we talking about San Antonio? What are we talking about right there? Michigan, SA. I don't know what SA is. Am I wrong? SA?
I don't
State?
know.
Oh, no. Man, I could be crazy. In the chat, love and appreciate you coming in either way. Let me know where it is. Oklahoma, Scotland. Listen, if you're from the U.S., put USA in the chat. If you're from somewhere else, then put that shit in the building. But let me just show this clip again. This is one that people wanted to see again.
You bad yourself, you stupid mother. Stop it! You killed another person! What the is wrong with you? What the is wrong with you people?
I get the feeling that these people get in their city. Man, your family walk around like, oh, someone else just killed. Like, it's in our city. It's bad. I get that. If I'm living there, I'm like, whoa, it's bad. But I look at the individual. The girl that got shot, you're in the middle of the road. I mean, you're in a confrontation. This guy, he put himself in a confrontation. If he just went to work, wasn't he like a nurse or something or a doctor?
At the Veterans Hospital. Yeah.
So that's even crazy, right? Why didn't he just take his ass to work?
He was off that day.
He was trying to be a superhero, right? I'm wrong with that.
I don't know. People are upset that like this is. If you watch other videos, ICE is overstepping what they're supposed to be doing legally when you're approaching a citizen, anybody really. Like you have rights, right? And like what boggles my mind here is that typically the Republican Party, the Conservative Party, is a party of less government. And all we see here is more government intervention. And you have, this is a huge First Amendment issue and a Second Amendment issue, which it seems like most of the current Republican base in this country is just looking the other way on it.
Yeah.
Because it's not convenient to address this.
I'm going to start calling some people on the chat real quick. So we got a guy in the chat came in, and by the way, I'm white, black, I got Spanish family. I don't give a damn. I call it like it is. People know that. I call it like it is. I don't care. I got white people coming to the chat. I got black people coming to the chat. I got family from black and white side of the chat. So let's start calling some people out because some people got shit to say. If you got some shit you want to say, you want to talk shit, drop it in the chat right now. I'm going to read some of these messages. Let me see something here. I got a message from someone. Here we go. Black Gamer, you sound goofy. Who is he talking to? Black Gamer. You talking to me? You talking to James? In the chat, let us know. Don't just come in here and say, you sound goofy. Black Gamer said, this guy was disarmed and shot. Apparently, he's talking about me, right? Now, he's telling me I sound goofy. People in the chat, did I not say that because he was disarmed, that I feel like that is crazy because he didn't have the weapon anymore and they should not have done that? I said that, right?
Yeah, but that's like the problem because you could understand it, and some people here are just so down.
But didn't I say that?
Yeah, you did.
This guy comes in, Black Gamer comes in. I don't. My show doesn't say black host or white host. My show's a host for everybody. If I put on here, I'm a black host. People are like, that's bad. Like, come on, Black Gamer. Look, you might be good at gaming. What game do you play? I play in Madden, playing Call of Duty. He's not gonna beat me neither of those. But the point is, I'm calling him out because I didn't say that it was good that the guy got shot. I said it was bad. I also said, though, he put himself in that position. He got disarmed in it. Who knows if he has a second gun? People don't know. If I take a gun from you, I don't know what you got, Neff. You might have a knife. I don't know what you got. So I'm saying, for me personally, if I'm an ICE agent, let me be clear what I'm saying, James. If I'm an ICE agent, okay, and I'm approaching somebody and they get in my way, I am now feeling that they are in my way. Move out the way. No problem. Go over there. If you're combating me and you have a weapon, now I'm really watching you now. Like, I'm not even looking around anymore. I'm looking at you, right? So now I'm watching every move you do. I might think you got something else. When you get shot by somebody, don't then go run and go, oh my God. Well, there's no running because your ass is gone.
Wasn't the whole point of the Second Amendment to protect the citizens from like government overreach? This is the party.
That's true.
Is the "Don't Tread on Me" party, like the whole snake flag with the "Don't Tread on Me," whatever. Yeah. I'll
give you that.
I'm so confused by this because it's like you're like selectively picking what you want to focus on here and there,
Yep.
And I could just if police interacted with the public the same way that ISIS, we'd have thousands and thousands of deaths everywhere.
So I'm going to pull this up real quick. Will he be charged, James? In the chat right now, 300 people in the building. I just told Black Gamer what I thought. He went missing. I didn't see Black Gamer. I called his ass out. Anybody in the chat, I don't care. Chat comes in. I love and appreciate everybody. But hey, put it out there. If you guys got something to say to me, put it in there. Put Brandon. Put my name in there and tell me. Put Mason, my last name. Say Mason. I got something to say. I'll pin it right now. And I'll debate with them right now. We know we're going to let them call into the show. To be honest, people watching live, we had some technical difficulties, a lot of new expansions going on, and I didn't know everything. And I had people running my show from the beginning. I said I can step in like Bobby Big Balls and do it myself. I couldn't, right? I attempted. Shit didn't work out. So I had to fix the internet and a whole bunch of shit. Now we're back in the building, and now we're getting ready to start the live callers calling back in. Shout out to all the people watching live right now. If you subscribe today in the chat, put I subscribe, please. Right now, because I need to know who you are. If you subscribe today, put I subscribe. We do some amazing things. I want to make sure I do that. Let me share. Okay, here we go right now. Dale said, Brandon Mason, I don't want to debate someone who spits 100% facts. That's what I'm talking about, baby. Hey, Dale, we appreciate you. Dale said, I don't want to debate someone that speaks facts. Thank you. I'll be honest, I'm not perfect. I don't think I'm messing anything up right now. I don't think you're really saying anything negative. I think the reality is you want the best for the country.
Yeah.
Right? And I'll be honest, we should run for president. Right? Vaughn's on the chat. Vaughn's supposed to be here.
They'll never vote for me.
People come in. If you subscribe to the building right now, the chat, let us know right now in the building. We got a lot of other people that come in and talk shit. I appreciate that. Right? We need them to come in and talk shit. Who we got? Jay Barrett, how you feeling? Welcome to the show. Leave a message right now so I can say your name right now. Who's this? Stu Pat said, also, aren't your rights to bear arms specifically designed to combat when government throws too much weight? That is correct. I didn't say that they can't do that. You are right to bear arms. That's why Republicans believe you should have weapons. A lot of Democrats say no.
Except for now.
But they're not saying you shouldn't have it. They're saying you're using the right position. Like they're saying we are going for illegal people. This person got in the way of what their agenda is, and they put himself at risk. If the government is just going every single body's house, everybody has to get out, that's a problem. These are legal people looking for it. They make mistakes. Trump said they make mistakes.
Brandon, the Capitol guards didn't kill everybody that were breaking into the Capitol building to delay an election process.
But guess what? They could have.
But they didn't. You know why? Probably they're better trained, right? And
maybe not, but you could have. You aren't going to go to jail for it. It's part of the law. If they're breaking into the White House and you're responsible for the White House and someone gets shot, those dumbass people shouldn't have did it. Regardless of the Republicans or Democrats, Republicans breaking into the White House, they try to overthrow something. Guess what? You're trying to break into the White House. That's probably not smart. And if your ass gets shot, that's on you, right? I'm just saying.
Yeah.
If I know a friend that went in there, I love him dearly. Man, pray, I wish he didn't do that, right? But he did. He went in there and he did it and his ass got shot. And I'm like, damn, even though if you had good cause, I know you're doing it for the right reasons, maybe, but your ass got shot because you made a dumb decision. Now, let's look at
then, Brandon, you have this video. Like, the guy was unarmed when he was
Perry
killed,
Dog
right?
said, Perry Crawl Dog said, I'm unreasonable. James is. So are you saying that I'm wrong and James is right? How am I unreasonable? I'm legit saying both things. I'm saying it as much as I can to be like, I love everybody, so I just see it in a way. So hold on, I had someone else talking shit on me. Brandon is incredibly uneducated. So L Captain, I would love to know where you went to school at.
He's got glasses on. You can't be uneducated and not wear glasses.
Hey, take my glasses off, man.
Well, now you're uneducated.
There we go in the building right now. People come to chat. A lot of people love what I got. Some people don't like it. Hold on, here we go. All right, so let James speak, though. All right, James got something to say. Get that off, James. So what you got to say about this? They want you on camera.
They want me on camera?
Let's go. James, it says, dude, let James speak. Let's hit it. Let's go.
It's just very hypocritical of what, even like we all seen this video, right? So you have our leaders coming on there and giving us their version of it, right? But we could all see it. And I think most people will agree that this guy didn't have to die. But yet we have a lot of people in this country just like drinking the Kool-Aid, right? And I don't understand like why. Like, you could still support your party and still be like, okay, maybe this is a little much, you know? Or like I wish like President Trump would come out there and be like, all right, hold on a second. Like, this is going a little too much, you know? It's just this doesn't make me feel like America is great again, you know? Like, we have a lot of problems here. Oh, and while we're supporting the people in Iran for protesting the government killing their protesters. What is going on?
Yeah. I got to be careful if I cut you off, though, because they got mad at me in the chat.
Good.
They got mad at me in the chat. Someone said, let James cook. I'm letting James cook. By the way, James Cook played running back. That's pretty cool. Let James cook. I like that. Let James cook in the chat right now. Is anybody happy I let James get that off? Because listen, sometimes I host of the show, you overtalk people. And it's something I'm working on, right?
That's your New Year's resolution?
I will never maximize that, but I'm glad that I'm working on that. People in the chat right now, did I not? I let you cook right there, right?
Yeah.
All right, just make sure that I'm clear. People talking shit. Some people love what I'm saying. Some people don't. You know what I'm saying in the chat. We love and appreciate you. Greenie Beanie, I got to show you some love. We appreciate you coming in our building right now. All I'm saying is that, and they said, Matthew said we're fueling hate. We're not fueling hate. We're bringing up a sensitive topic to let people know how the hell we feel. I personally love as many people as possible. When I wake up in the morning, I love my neighbors until they piss me off. I don't bother them. Like, if I'm playing loud music, they say, don't play loud music, I turn it down. I'm not going to be mad about it. Hey, turn your music down. Okay, I got 4 kids going to school. I'm not doing that either. People come in and they cause some problems and we talk about it, no problem. I feel that I'm doing my absolute best to be a good citizen. I do not like when we are looking at the law and you have two sides, Republicans, Democrats, and they both look at it different. It's like, look, this is very simple to understand. Here's the law. Let's follow the law, right? The law is they're illegal people that shouldn't be here. That's number one. Got to start with that. That's what happened first. ICE wouldn't be here if it wasn't for that. So Democrats, Republicans, even before that, let people in here somehow, some way. Kamala Harris, Joe Biden, they let it go crazy. They let it be literally, I hate to call them ants. I'm not calling them ants because that sounds bad. Make sure I say it clear before I have people like Green Beanie coming here talking shit on me. I'm just saying. People in the chat, all the ants came crazy in here, going everywhere. And when I say ants, I'm just giving you an example. They're just, right? Okay, that might have been a different animal or something else. Bat maybe. I don't know. They're everywhere, okay? Now you have, okay, Americans are like, we don't want this anymore. Why do I say Americans? Because they're the majority of it. They didn't want that shit no more.
Yeah.
And now we have people there trying to get them out. Now we're trying to get them out. Trump is trying to correct the problem that Democrats created or made worse, say that. And now they're getting in the way. You have Karens You have guys that are Karens too. Sometimes I see guy Karens, and I see some of those. But when they show up, come on. And now I'm going to show you this clip right here. That this clip still, I still don't understand this clip. This girl says that she was dating felons. We're going to show the clip because people said play the clip again. Watch how this girl feels about it real quick. She's like, well, I don't see the big issue.
I am so exhausted by the narrative that these Americans were resisting arrest, so they deserved to die. I have dated my fair share of felons, okay? And every single one of them had a resisting charge. They're still alive. They actually were committing crimes, okay? They got an extra charge added on to their other charges for resisting arrest. They didn't get shot because that's not how the law works in America. Also, you can say, that guy had a gun, he was dangerous. Do you know how many school shooters are still alive today? They're just in prison. People who walked into a school and emptied a clip on a bunch of children, had a gun in their hand, were subdued by police, arrested, and given a fair trial for emptying a clip on a bunch of children. It is up to, a jury of their peers.
This girl laying there got these pretty eyes trying to get people to come into the attention, watch the damn show. Watch her. Let me see what this pretty girl got to say.
Where's she living that this dating pool is so bad?
The first thing she says is, I date a whole bunch of felons and convicts. Okay, well, what the hell is wrong with you? Like, this isn't the Republican or Democrat. You're an idiot. You're on the wrong damn platform. You're a beautiful girl, but you're an idiot. Let's just say that. And this guy here.
Donald Trump is trying to start a civil war, and he wants it to commence in Minneapolis. Because at this point, the fact that ICE has just killed another American citizen is beyond me. It's already come out that these ICE agents are under-trained. Period. Furthermore, they are getting a $40,000 bonus per agent. Democrats need to shut the government down. Not another bit of funding needs to go.
What I think here, so imagine the position that you're in if you are Tim Walz, right? It's almost like an unwinnable position. Or even if you're now the mayor of Minneapolis, where you feel like you have a duty and obligation to protect your citizens, and this is what's going on. But if you can't instruct the police to interfere either with ICE. But some people could say like that's why it seems like they want a civil war to start there or to declare martial law, But it's an unwinnable position because what do you do? Like you're the elected official there. You still want to protect your people. They did get the National Guard. The National Guard was giving out like hot chocolate. They were wearing vests to differentiate themselves from the ICE agents. I'm like what is going on?
Listen, that guy though got up there and there was a lot of things that he said that were correct, right? And then it's like, well, these are illegal people. How do we chase them down? What's the right way to do it? And that's why this guy, but if you guys just joined the chat right now, this is one that we had to show.
Well, they have it.
The man killed in Minnesota, his name is Alex. He resisted ICE officers. It started off with an illegal, undocumented alien. Police were handling that. Alex comes along, 9mm, gets involved, struggles with ICE officers, has a breakout, repels 5 of them, doesn't comply, gets taken out as he was reaching for a weapon. Here's the thing. Liberal woman is taping ICE defending themselves against this lunatic who tried to kill them. And as she's taping it with her phone, she's saying, "Oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh, how could you do this? How could you do this? Somebody call 911, somebody."
No, I can't even play because the thing is, like, this is a very sensitive moment, but the way he's doing that is crazy because I picture her just standing there just going crazy, but recording it when she couldn't really make a phone call, but she's recording it because some people got to get it on tape. So I get it.
A lot of people freeze. A lot of people freeze. So I was also a chiropractor before.
Hold on, let me say, I wasn't trying to laugh about it.
No, but like,
because I gotta be clear, because people can be like, I wasn't laughing at the shooting, or nor was I laughing at that. I'm laughing at his voice.
No, I get that.
Because it was.
But I'm just saying, like, whatever. When you respond to an emergency situation and you know what's going on, somebody always has to take control, and that's why you're like, you call 911. Like, you literally point at somebody and do that. A lot of people freeze. They don't know what to do. let alone seeing someone get like murdered in front of you, you know, or like however you want to call that, what happened.
Look, if people know I keep real in the chat, we're live every damn day. We're live every day at 12 o'clock. I'll make sure that people know that we're live every day at 12 o'clock. I think 20,000 people came today. I'm very excited for what the show's doing. And just so you guys know that are watching live in the chat right now, my also goal is to give out money during the show. We did it all the time. We have a wheel right here we're going to add back into the mix. If you're watching live, smack the damn like button right now. Make sure to subscribe to the show because we're going to let them call into the show. And they can use audio only. If they want to call in, we're going to put the link in there. They can just click it. They can call in audio only. I'll put the number on the screen and they'll be able to just talk. Some people are scared to show their face. We're going to try to do that because we want you to come on the screen and have a conversation with us. We're going to do that. And also, at this point, you're going to see, starting our show here as we move on, we're going to be live right here, and then I'm going to put a link in the chat that says, click that link and go to the horizontal form of the show. And they're going to see the full studio instead of just seeing this little sliver.
A whole lot of James' face.
Yeah, it's a lot of facial construction right here.
A lot of
and I just, YouTube was not showing that horizontal form. So we're going to start doing that live on the show. If people are watching live in the building, we greatly appreciate you. We love you guys very, very much. Thanks for joining our show. James, say bye to these people. You are front and center. We love having you on here. James and I can debate about topics. Sometimes we agree, sometimes we disagree. People in the chat, we love and appreciate you very much. As we sign off right here, let me end today's poll. If you didn't vote on the poll right now, you got 10 seconds right now to go vote. Go vote. Who was wrong in the position? The ICE agent or was it the victim that was shot? Go vote right now. We love and appreciate all you beautiful people that are joining us. Make sure you hit the like button. Make sure you subscribe. One lucky person that hits the like button right now and subscribes to this show, you got a chance to win. And when I sign off, go leave a message on the video. That's what we need right now to get this out there. And we have live guests, special guests coming into the chat, James, that they are not going to want to miss. We love and appreciate all you beautiful people watching the live stream today. We had a bunch of votes that came in, almost 1,000 votes. We love Christina, we love and appreciate you. Lala, Tracy, everybody coming to the chat room, MVP, all the people that watch our show every damn day. Get ready for all the action-packed shit. It's going to get crazy. It's going to get wild. We love and appreciate you. See all of you beautiful people tomorrow morning at 12 o'clock. Actually, it's around noontime, so it's really not morning. It's more afternoon. But if you don't see us, baby, we're working on the show. And take a look at the clips we're getting ready to upload in a few moments. Everybody live, take care.